All right. Hey, what's up, guys? This is John.
And Brian.
And we are here with Snakeskin94, aka the Brony Chat Guy. How are you today?
I'm doing pretty well, thank you. How are you guys doing?
We're doing good.
Thanks.
Yeah. And a long day for us, but
yeah.
we're excited about this interview.
I'm excited too.
I'm excited.
Who isn't excited?
Yeah, who isn't excited? This is like the best thing ever.
Yes. Best day ever!
All right, so the first question we have for you is, what is your Brony story? How did you get into the fandom?
Well, my Brony story, it's not as life changing or somewhat, I guess, emotional as other Bronies, but I'm very into internet stuff, you know, like DeviantArt, fan fiction, the like, and and a lot of my favorite stories kept getting delayed, or artists kept not putting out work, and a lot of them kept saying, "Oh, sorry about that. I just got caught up watching the new My Little Pony thing." And I'm like, wait, what? What is this? And and of course, a lot of people's genders over the internet are anonymous, although most of them tend to be girls. But turns out a lot of the people that were liking the show were guys, and I gotta admit, I was a little off-put about it because I grew up in the late 90s, early 2000s, and there are two things that kids knew at that time. One, that the My Little Pony song was the bane of every boy's existence.
Yep, I agree there.
And two, that Cartoon Network was the best channel ever. So, it wasn't until March 2012, like the 17th or something, that I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna check this show out. So, so I go on the YouTubes and I just type in "Friendship is Magic." And I'm like, okay, because I didn't know any episodes. I'm like, okay, blah blah blah. And the first thing I click on, it's a montage of Fluttershy moments from season 1.
Okay.
So, and I'm like, huh, that's actually kind of cute. And then I watched the second part. Well, the next day I watched the second part of it because there were 2 parts, and I'm like, huh, this pony's kind of cute, and you know, with her endearing shyness. So I decided to check out an episode. And the first episode I ever watched, I didn't know where it stood chronologically, but I ended up watching the season 2 premiere with Discord, and Discord was so awesome, and I thought it was a really cool introduction for the characters for me. And I'm like, okay, if every episode's like this, then I'm hooked.
Okay.
So I went back and I watched season 1. I watched season 1 premiere, and you know, when most people watch it, that one's kind of hit and miss because it's introducing every pony, and their characters hadn't been fully defined yet, you know, and everyone's, and my reactions were pretty much the same as everybody else. Twilight Sparkle is pretty much Maka from Soul Eater.
Yeah.
Applejack is your hardworking everyman's pony. Rainbow Dash is either cooler or just annoying. Rarity you couldn't stand.
Yes.
Pink until Dog and a Pony show, and everyone's like Rarity's best pony ever.
Yeah.
Pinkie Pie, which she's cool until she's sung.
Yeah.
And then Fluttershy, who I'm like, oh my god, that is every shy kid ever.
Yeah.
And then I finished that. Then the next day I watched episode 3, then 4, then tomorrow 5, and 6, and eventually it was 1 to 2 episodes a day.
Nice.
And in about 2 weeks I finished the first season. Then in another 2 weeks I finished season 2. And I didn't catch any of the stuff on TV because I wanted to go in order. But I didn't consider myself a Brony until about September last year, because I'm like, okay, I just watched the show and I'm a big Fluttershy fan, and I'm like, so what if I have the shirt and I have the DVDs and I'm gonna get the comic books, and then I thought about it. Holy crap, I'm Brony.
Yeah. Nice.
It was more of a self-discovery type thing.
You won't realize that until you buy comic books.
Yeah.
And T-shirts.
and
You are
a
toys and
And
vinyls
toys and vinyls and trading cards, and you are
stickers
actually a
and
brony.
everything. Yeah.
Hey, I don't have pony toys. I don't have that.
Yet.
Yet.
No. Of course, if it was, it'd be a gold Fluttershy statue that's like 12 feet tall. But
Yeah.
that's me.
12 feet tall. That'd be bigger. That'd be double my height.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh.
It'd break into the ceiling for my room.
I'd be like,
So,
That'd be awesome.
so do you want to ask the next question?
Sure. What gave you the idea to make a Brony Chat show?
I just did it, pretty much. I don't know, because I got the camcorder originally because Brony Bass Cannon, who you guys know as well, was going to do the Bronies reacting, and I thought to myself, oh wow, this would be really cool, and I'd get to actually participate in the fandom, and I'm like, oh sweet, so I went and bought one, and then and then a couple of days later, I saw Skyfall in theaters, you know, that
James
awesome Bond movie.
Yeah.
And let the sky fall. And when I got home, I turned on my computer, and I guess because I was so pumped full of adrenaline still from seeing that great movie, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna make some videos. I don't know what it was. It was it was on a whim, so to speak.
Interesting.
Yeah, my first video, it got a few views, but my second video now has over 200 reviews, but almost all of it's negative. And
yeah, it has like 2 likes and 13 dislikes. It's like, come on, let's change that around here.
Well, part of it's because my views on people that clop is that while I'm not a clop, because the video was about clopping and stuff, I'm not a clopper, but I don't have anything against people that do, and I don't think it takes away from them being a fan, and that's pretty much what I was saying. And plus, not to mention, I've got some scars on my face, and I just shaved that day, so.
So you weren't looking as presentable as you could be.
Yeah, and then my hair was shorter then, and when my hair is short, it like sticks up. So I kind of look like a douche. And I was wearing my Fluttershy shirt, so.
Oh.
Yay.
Yay.
So, all right, the third question we have is, since you've stated many times that you are a metal fan,
yes,
what is your some of your favorite metal bands?
Oh god, dude, I have so many. Can I make like a small 5?
Sure,
Okay.
Go ahead.
Let me just pull some random ones out here. I love Slayer, Rammstein, War, Rage Against the Machine.
Okay.
Suicidal Tendencies. And, big fan of Black Whale Society. Dio's. Yes, Dio's great. Dio will always be great. Sabbath, Disturbed, Rob Zombie, the Big Four.
Big Four would be Megadeth, Metallica, Slayer, and Anthrax.
Yes, a Brony who knows who the Big Four are.
Woo-hoo. Good job.
I know metal.
Yeah.
I'm a geek in metal.
He's a much bigger fan of metal than I ever will be.
Awesome.
I go from old. I know mostly old school, but I know some new school.
Yeah. This guy's a huge fan of like Judas Priest and Iron Maiden and stuff like that. So.
Yeah. Dude, I am currently wearing a Painkiller shirt right now.
Nice.
and Death. Rest in peace, Chuck Schuldiner.
Nice.
All right, so since we were talking about music, what's your favorite Brony musicians?
Well, admittedly, I don't like a lot of the techno-y dubstep stuff in the fandom. Not because I inherently dislike the genres, because there is good music for that. But a lot of it just ran together and sounded the same to me after a while. But I do like Metalcore Pony, which to me he's underviewed. I really like his stuff. Prince What's His Name's awesome.
Yeah, Prince whatever.
Aviators is pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I love Aviators.
Cyril the Wolf is awesome.
Yeah,
definitely.
And who you guys interviewed, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yes, he's a great guy.
I think he was our first interview.
Yeah, we hung out with him and most of the musicians like EHT and Fenning and all of them at Midwestria. That was the main group we hung out with, which was really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, and Bronified. Love Bronified's work.
Yes. I think the first thing I heard from him was the Brony Metal Melody, and that was fantastic.
Currently, my favorite song by him is "Fight for the Crystal Empire."
Ooh, are you talking about the one that Steel the Wolf did the lyrics for?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
So awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, next question we have for you is, who is best pony?
Well, I mean, she was the first pony that I saw, first pony that I liked. So I have to go with Raindrops.
Oh.
No. Fluttershy.
Okay. What about
if not Fluttershy, then Pinkie Pie.
What about background pony?
Ooh. Well, of course you got like Derpy and the Doctor. But I mean, let's be honest. Vinyl Scratch and Octavia have like the best fan fiction.
Agreed.
Yeah.
There's one thing that I don't understand though. What the hell is up with all the Vinyl Scratches of vampire fanfics?
I really don't understand that either. And it's funny because on the official Vinyl Scratch YouTube channel, they I think it's on the background. They actually have it's actually Vinyl as a vampire as part of the border. I'm like, what the heck?
That's what is it? What is it? The eyes or something?
The red eyes and the purple glasses.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta remember though. The red eyes are in the Brony community. In the Hasbro continuity, they're purple. So maybe she could be like some kind of demonic pony pimp.
That's great. That's fantastic. Wow.
Oh, thanks.
Wow. That was just great.
Yeah, it was.
You want to give out the final question then?
Yeah. What did you think of the final episode of season 3?
Oh. You know, pretty much everyone that makes Brony videos on the internet has said almost exactly what I'm about to say, but that episode kicked so much ass. It was great.
Yeah.
It was fantastic. It was the way it was put together, which is great. I liked the music, and oh my god, those two songs, I've Got to Find a Way and Celestia's Ballad.
Yes.
The feels, man. And
oh yes.
I didn't cry during that episode. I don't care what Shine Armor calls it, liquid pride, whatever. But most of it was mostly because I was recording my Brony's reaction for it, and I'm like, and I'm thinking to myself, oh god, this is emotional. And I haven't said anything in a long time, and I look down at my Slayer shirt, and I'm like, oh come on, man, you're in a Slayer shirt, toughen up, dude.
Man up.
Normally, I'm pretty accepting of people's opinions on anything. Be like, oh, that's your opinion, this and that. But anyone that disliked the episode, you're wrong.
Yeah. There's a lot of people, they're arguing over, whether they made that episode happen too early.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think I might have been a season too early, but as long as they keep making like season 4, 5, 6, all the way to season 12, or Spike and Rarity are going to be married.
Yeah. That was a rumor. That was at
possibly
last year's Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Or possibly Spike and Applejack.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly because, I don't know, I made a whole video about that, but I don't know, the two of them just seem more realistic to me. And now all the rare Spike fans are gonna hate comment the crap out of them.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. So.
But apparently, what we hear is that there's a synopsis already for possibly the first episode of season 4.
Mm-hmm. It's basically where Twilight goes to Cadence for advice, and yeah, that's all we're gonna say because I don't really remember the whole
spoil
thing.
anything, but
yeah,
You know what? Honestly, Cadence can just go away because Spike saves the Crystal Empire,
and she
doesn't invite him back.
Yeah, she doesn't invite him back.
That bugs me to no end.
Yeah, I agree with you.
What'd you guys think of the Spike episodes?
Spike at your service, despised it.
I didn't care for it. I like his next one though.
Yeah, the Just for Sidekicks was funny. I literally laughed out loud with the industrial hairdryer.
Yeah.
That was just great.
I like how I like how Angel like despised him at first and wanted to, get away from him and then go to Fluttershy, and he felt. I like how he was starting to feel bad, and he actually was able, Angel was actually able to start listening to Spike.
Yeah, definitely.
Angel has an evil inside of his heart that could match Chrysalis.
Indeed.
Yes.
Indeed.
Yes.
So, our final question for you tonight is: would you like to give any shout-outs?
Sure. I want to give a shout out to these dudes that work at a place called UndercoverBrony.
Why thank you.
I've talked with one of the main guys quite a bit, and his name's San Jamal, and he's a pretty cool guy.
Yeah.
I want to thank anyone that subscribed to me, but honestly, and of course Hasbro for giving us ponies.
Yeah.
But I also honestly really want to thank anyone that's disliked me, because it's kind of put me up to a status of like a Brony Howard Stern, which I'm completely fine with. Oh, and I also want to thank my hat.
Your hat. Ponies with hats.
I want to thank the hat and all my metal shirts.
Nice.
And Roger Waters for creating the album Animals.
You gotta thank Heavy Metal.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, and Trent Reznor for creating the greatest band in the world.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much for this interview. This was definitely a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, this was great.
So
and I'm pretty sure that this is not the last time the Undercover Brony will hear from me.
Yeah.
No, we'll do one. We'll update you in the future.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, definitely subscribe to this guy. He is one of the most interesting. Definitely, one thing that drew me in was that he talks about stuff other reviewers and people who
talk about
the show. Yeah, this guy talks about the stuff that no one dares to tread on.
Right.
So, if you're interested in that kind of stuff, subscribe.
Well, don't oversell me. All right, thank you.
So,
thank you.
All right, well, thank you very much, and we will talk to you guys later.
Peace out, Dragon.
Peace out.
Heavy metal.